What's up, bro? It's been a long time. You know, I just turned 28 in March. It's been like 3 months. Um, and I'm at the point of my life where I just do a lot of self-reflection of my past decisions. And one thing that's always constant about that, the one thing that always comes back to my mind is the amount of times that I've stopped myself from doing something good or something that's gonna bring me like self-development or self-growth just because I'm too much in my mind and I'm always overthinking every single decision, every single step I take. And lately I'm tired of that. I've talked about this in like previous videos or whatever, but it's just the realization that all those like little moments in life where you have to get out of your comfort zone, like you realize that all the good stuff about life is on the other side of that. And sometimes you just get stuck in this like repetitive routine of, you know, the everyday. Like, for example, I have a white collar job, 9-to-5 job, and it's like so draining, but at the same time you just don't notice it. You're just like an autopilot or whatever, and the days go by and the months go by and the years go by, and I've been on the same job for almost 6 years now, and that's crazy. That's insane to think about. Like, 6 years of my life have been all invested in this job, and you know, that's how white collar jobs work, right? That's how legal jobs work. But you know, thinking about the past 6 years I've been in that job, of course I've like learned a lot. I've learned about, you know, obviously my job, my day-to-day. I learned about, you know, my personal relationships with my clients, how to manage it, how to make them grow. I've learned about myself and about my flaws and everything. But again, 6 years of my fucking life. You know, I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I started working on the job I work today. And it's insane because, you know, I work like 10 hours a day or something. And just thinking about the fact that for the past 6 years, I've worked every single day for 10 hours on the same office with the same people doing the same thing. It's fucking crazy, right? And it's even crazier than, like, I didn't notice that for all this time. Like, the 6 years went by and I never thought about that until right now. Like, literally right now as I'm making this video. And that's the thing that I want to talk about. It's like how you can get just like kind of zoned out in a routine that you don't even notice how much time you've wasted. I don't want to call it like wasted time, because like I said, right now I've learned a lot about myself and about, you know, my flaws and my virtues and all that. But 6 years, man, I need a change. And it's also obviously my fault. I have to take accountability for it because it's a really stable job. Like, all white collar jobs are stable, but it takes a huge toll on your like mental health, I think. Not mental health. What the fuck am I saying? It's just draining, you know? You get what I'm saying. It's draining, you know. I watch my other friends that don't have white collar jobs and they're having a great time. It's like, you know, I don't know, Wednesday at 3 p.m. and they're like at the beach, or they're like having a drink or whatever, and having a good time outside, which is something that I love. And I don't know if it's worth it, man. I don't know if it's worth it to keep grinding on that job when it's something that I I don't actually enjoy. You know, I have my own passions, and working at a desk is not one of them. It's definitely not one of them. And you know, getting outside of your comfort zone and getting outside of the thing that keeps you, like, what's the word? Like separating yourself from the thing that's dragging you down seems like kind of obvious, right? Like, if something is dragging you down, you're like, yeah, get rid of it and like move forward. But also that thing is also the thing that gives you stability, right? But I don't think I want stability right now, you know? Yeah, I'm 28, I'm pushing 30, right? And I should be like, I should be pursuing stability, right? But like, why? Why should I be pursuing stability? I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a wife. I don't have kids. Stability for who? Like, why do I as a man want stability right now? I need craziness. I need for like every day of my life to be a surprise. Wouldn't that be fucking exciting? Like, instead of knowing what's gonna happen every day, wouldn't it be amazing to just not know what's gonna happen? If you work a white collar job, you might understand what I'm saying. If you don't, you might also understand what I'm saying. It's just the day-to-day is fucking draining. And I know that I think it's like a balance. Like, if you want stability, I think you get a boring life. If you want your life to be more interesting, you have to get rid of the stability and just pray to God and see what happens. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense, but it's making sense in my mind. I just need to stop thinking about what would happen if I lose stability, because I'm young. I'm not like completely dumb, you know. I have some skills. I have social skills, kind of, and I know that I'm gonna be fine if I just get rid of stability and just start looking for something that actually makes me happy, right? And it's so hard in the moment. Like I said, you just zone out and forget that time is ticking. But now that I realized it, I do need to just get rid of the day-to-day and just pursue what I like. And again, I always ask myself, what do I actually like? I enjoy like making these videos. It's something that I actually enjoy. I enjoy like talking and getting all the shit out. And I honestly, I just enjoy having a good time. I enjoy being with my friends. You know, I enjoy drinking, partying. I also enjoy like going to the gym, working out, spending times like outdoors, camping, all that shit that everybody likes, you know. And I need to do more shit that I actually like, and I think all of us should do that. It's not all about stability. It's, you know, I'm 28. I think I have probably 50 years left. It sounds like a long time, but you know, good, healthy, energetic years, I think I have like 10 left probably. And I already spent 6 years at a desk, which is crazy, insane. I don't want to spend a single day more there. I want to do things that make me happy. I want to do things that make the people around me happy also. You know, I want to be able to spend time with my family, even though they also work, but I want to be able to spend time doing things I love with people I love. I think that's the whole, like, objective of life, is doing things you actually enjoy with the people you love, and helping people and making those around you feel better. And yeah, in some way I do that with my job. You know, I help people with their, you know, legal problems or whatever. Obviously it's not the same. So if you're like in the same situation as I am, you know, if nobody depends on you, if you don't have kids, if you don't have a wife, why the fuck wouldn't you just take a chance? Like, what is actually stopping us from making a change that's gonna make us happier? It sounds so easy to just say it, but like to actually do it is crazy, because the routine, the day-to-day just like sucks you in. Like tomorrow's Monday, I'm gonna be back at my desk to working. You know, cause, you know, even though I've talked all this shit about my job, I'm still like a responsible person, and I don't want to leave like my clients hanging with their problems. Like, I want to like complete all the cases that I have right now. I don't want to leave people hanging with their problems. And I'm probably gonna get like sucked into work, and time is gonna keep ticking. But at least now I'm like aware of it. I'm aware that I've been in the same position for 6 years, and probably my best years, my most energetic years, healthy years, were spent at a desk. And you know, it is what it is, but it's time to just stop that and change. And you know, change is always good, but it takes a lot of time to actually make a decision. And I think that's the thing that stops most of people. We think too much about how to make a change instead of just changing things. Again, everything, like all these videos, all the, you know, self-development YouTubers, it's so easy to like say it, it's so easy to listen to it and to get that little bump in motivation, but then actually doing it, like sitting down and doing it, it's the hard part. But it's not even that hard. It's just like actually taking the first step. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I hope if you're in the same situation as I am, that this, like, I don't know, also makes you realize that you can change for the better, that you can change to make yourself happier. And there's always something better coming, right? Sometimes it takes longer for other people, but there's always something better coming. So yeah, that's it, man. I don't know, subscribe if you want to. Whatever. I'll see you guys later.